Hello friends, and welcome back to r/IDOWorkHereLady. And today we have two great stories with similar titles, but completely different meanings. So I hope you're ready for a piece of justice for Karen. And let's get started. Our first story. I do work here, but I don't work here. Alright, so I browsed this subreddit for quite a while, and I decided to give my story a go. So let's meet the cast of this tale. Me, Micro Eclair. K, the Karen formerly known as a decent human being. SW, stand worker. SG, security guard. This all happened this past summer while I worked at a baseball stadium. This was during a game as the team made a push for the playoffs. The ballpark was packed, not sold out, but definitely could have been. I worked as a warehouse worker. My job was to get an order from the concession stand, load up all the stuff they need, cups, condiments, frozen foods, candies, etc., and send them off to said concession stands. We mostly do this before the game starts, but there are circumstances that they run out of certain product during the game which were commonplace. On this day, I had an order to a portable stand, so I did everything as usual, load up a cart full of what was needed, get it signed off, and made my way toward the concourse. I made sure to be careful to make sure I don't hit any fans on my way there. Once I got to the portable, I gave him his order and stocked it for him as he was busy with customers. Behind the stand was a pretty good view of the field, and sometimes I stopped to watch the game. It wasn't interesting, just a stolen base, but it was at least fun to watch the fans high-five one another when it did occur. Just before the player stole the base, I heard a loud ahem. Of course, I ignored it, not thinking it was for me. Just as the stadium cheered loudly, I hear another ahem. Again, I pay it no mind. Finally, I turn around to go back to the warehouse where I saw her. Karen Entitledheimer. She looked like a cross between a stereotypical Karen and a normal decent woman. Long blonde hair, sunglasses too big for her face, neon pink lipstick, a sparkly pink baseball jersey with hideously matching hot pink yoga pant black high heels, and a scowl that even the Grim Reaper would shudder in fear. Accompanied by her is a little 10-year-old boy who mostly stayed quiet during this whole thing. K. Finally! Now you can open the snow cone stand. I looked to the left of me, which was the snow cone stand. Indeed, closed. Me. I'm sorry, ma'am, but the stand is closed. K. I know that. Now you're here, so open it. I was a bit dumbfounded. Me. Ma'am, if you want a snow cone, there might be an open stand in the upper concourse in the 4th floor. K. Why should we go all the way up here? You're here, open the stand and give my son a snow cone. Me. I apologize, ma'am, but I don't work here. K. Don't lie to me. Yes, you do. You have the badge and everything. It was true. I was wearing the employee badge and a blue shirt with the team logo. I should point this out because the uniforms for each department are different. The uniforms for the concession stand are either green or have their own corporate branding, i.e. Papa John's. If anyone was wondering, the snow cone stand was a Bahama Bucks, and I'm not wearing any BB branding anywhere. Me. Well, yes, I do work here, but I don't work here. I made sure to put an extra emphasis on do and here. K. Stop lying. Just serve me. Me. This isn't my department. K. You're just being a lazy slacker. Kids these days have no respect for us elders. I'm only 20 years old and she doesn't look older than 35. SW. Ma'am, he's telling the truth. K. Don't stick up for him. Me. Look, believe me or don't, I've got to get back to work. So I get behind the cart and was prepared to push it back to the warehouse when suddenly Karen blocked my path. The innocent kid covers his face, wanting to just be a baseball and get hit out of here. K. You're not going anywhere until you give my son a snow cone. Me. Lady, what's your problem? I said I don't work in this stand. K. Yes, you do. Stop being lazy, open the stand, and give my son a damn snow cone. And they better be free now, with how rude you were. SW. Lady, he said he doesn't work here. K. Stay out of this, popcorn boy. Suddenly, everyone was watching this crazy lady go nuts, all because the snow cone stand was closed. The stand worker who I delivered his stuff to radioed for security. K. I can have you fired for being a lazy little crap. Me. For the last time, this isn't my department. K. Lazy and a R word. God, why did this team hire you? You don't deserve to work here. Suddenly, a security guard came in behind her. I personally knew her. She was always very kind and nice, but she did take her job seriously and can be sassy when you get up in her business. SG, is there a problem here? Karen turned around and threw her hands up in relief. Okay, oh, thank goodness you're here. You need to take him away. This little R-word couldn't do his job properly. The security guard looked at me. I just waved, which caused her to smile. SG, and what do you have to say for yourself? Okay. Oh, no, don't ask him. Just take my word for it. Me. I was just doing my job delivering this to the stand when suddenly I was blocked by this lady demanding I open a stand I never worked for in my life. Okay. He's lying. He does work here. Me. You can ask anyone here. You can ask the stand worker over here if his words match either of ours. Okay. Don't bother asking him. He's just a dumb popcorn boy. SG. I'm going to have to ask you to be quiet or else I'll escort you out of the ballpark. This seemingly shut her up. Then SG talked to SW. SG, go ahead. Tell me your side of things. SW. OP just came in here and delivered some stuff to me, and then he was about to leave when this lady just demanded he open the stand. K. You dumb kids telling lies to cover your butts. SG. Okay, that's it, ma'am. I'm afraid you're going to have to come with me. No, you can't believe these lazy kids. I did nothing wrong. You disturbed the peace and halted these two from working. Now, come on. She then takes the woman off as she keeps screaming about how it's my fault because I'm so lazy and didn't do my job right. I shrugged it off and went back to work. I thought that'd be the end of it until about half an hour later when I heard screaming, peeked out toward the tunnel leading to the concourse, see Karen in handcuffs being led up the tunnel by police while her son walked next to them looking quite humiliated. She was also screaming about how she didn't do anything wrong. She spots me and turns even more red than before. Okay, you did this to me. I'll sue your butt. I only looked on in bewilderment when I saw the SG walking up to me. I said, what the heck happened after she took Karen away? Turns out she whisked her away and Karen shoved her away and even spat on her, then ran off and hid in the crowd only to be spotted instantly. It was quite easy. Being decked out in pink made her stick out from the crowd like a sore thumb. She was quickly arrested. I don't know on what exact charges, but I can guess it's for assault on SG, disturbing the peace, and multiple counts of rack Karen tearing. This almost likely will end with her being permanently banned from the ballpark, and all of this happened for an effing snow cone. Dealing with entitled people is not what anyone had in mind when we're going to watch America's pastime. Oh, and for those who are into baseball, our team won the game and made the playoffs, a satisfying ending from a Karen's wrath. And our second story for today. I don't work there, but I do work here. I currently attend a major university in the States where the town is made up of a large amount of college students, except for over Christmas and summer. Most leave except me and a few other fellow graduate students who sell our souls for that sweet, sweet research time. Maybe 3-ish weeks ago in a local store with a logo that looks like a Target, I'm in khakis and a winter jacket. Nothing I think would definitely give me way as an employee, or so I thought. It was a little after New Year, so students were beginning to trickle back into town. Some students would have their parents come into town to help them move back in, buy them groceries, get some family time. Anyway, I'm out near the bathroom section, just looking around, thinking about spending money I do not have. It's not late at night, but it's not early either. I'm pretty sleep deprived, but overall I'm fine. Inner scene, middle-aged woman. W. Hi, yes, where would the vibranium be? I don't remember what she actually wanted. Me. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't work here. Clearly with a card in front of me. W. That's ridiculous. I just saw you organizing the shower curtains a second ago. I was not. I was looking at them because as of now, I only have that clear liner. Me. No, ma'am, I was just looking at them. W. Quit lying. You're just being a butt. You just don't want to help me. Me. I can help you find someone who can help you. W. No, you get... Turning to her daughter, who's now entering the scene. I found a worker, but he's being lazy. He won't help us find the vibranium. He wants to get another employee to do it for him. I think I'm lucky. She's maybe 2 to 3 years younger than me, but clearly goes to this college. A youth who can understand. Daughter. Don't you get paid to help customers? Why the F won't you help my mother? So this little fit goes on for 45 more seconds without me replying. I sit there trying to process how I'm here in the first place. They just kind of huff and puff and leave. Problem solved itself. Fast forward to yesterday. As I said, I'm a graduate student. I pay for school by doing research and acting as a teacher's assistant. This semester, I'm an assistant for a class where the professor will lecture 2 days and the assistant will lecture 1 day, plus grade all the papers. Honestly, it's too much authority for the position, but whatever. Enter daughter again. She's in my class. She very clearly recognizes me because she kind of rolls her eyes and scoffs as she walks past me. Start of the class, the professor's saying all his normal syllabus things and finishes it off with, "There are 2 ways to do well in this class. Study hard and be nice to your TA." With that, I would like you to meet your TA this semester. I stand up and introduce myself and make sure to smirk to the daughter. The jaw drop was unreal. Have fun in your required class. That I can say that sometimes the expectation of revenge is much worse than revenge itself. And thank you to everyone who watched this video to the end, and we'll see you next time.